I have two questions for you. How you answer will determine how fast or how slow you die. Do you believe the rumors? That she was high on drugs?
Your sister has been arrested several times.
What the hell has that got to do with anything?
I hope you've not come here to start trouble. I was gonna ask the same thing. I know you're scared, but just give me a name.
I didn't tell him anything, I swear.
Let the police handle it now.
It's too late for that, ma.
We are doing everything possible to rid our streets of this poison.
I need protection.
These herbs will heal your wounds.
That's not the kind of protection I'm looking for.
Zion Ladejo.
What's your next move? Revenge.
You need permission to start a war, Zion.
So all these people and nobody saw a thing?
Your sister, you remember what she do?
I promise you, all that you love, all that you hold dear, I'll take it all from you.
There is time for everything in this life. A time to be born and a time to die.
I knew you'd find me eventually.
This is the house of the great Zion.
The streets are flooded with drugs, and right now they've killed the wrongest person possible. The sister to Zion Ladejo. Who is Zion Ladejo? Well, like you and I discovered from this trailer, he's someone who has some skills up his sleeves, because this guy is brutal and is on one mission and one mission only: revenge. He doesn't even mask it. And with that, we know for a fact that Son of the Soul is a revenge thriller with a very simple, straightforward premise. You killed my sister, I want blood back. It doesn't matter how many people I have to kill to get it. And because there's a drug of some sort at the heart of this, my guess is that Zion is after whoever put this drug in the market. We see some goons from Damilola Ogunsi's character to Taye Arimoro's characters. There are so many players on the market as middlemen. But we know for a fact that these two, at least to a reasonable extent, that these two are definitely not the big guys. So let's just take this trailer one by one and see what Chee Keong Cheung has cooked for us, because it looks very, very interesting. When the trailer opens, it does so with a voiceover, with whom we eventually come to know is Zion. He asks a question to someone he seems to be torturing and says, how you answer determines how fast or how slow you die. With that, we know that for a fact this guy is a brooding figure, one to not be trifled with. A couple of miscellaneous shots here and there. Then we see Zion arriving what seems to be his family home in Nigeria. And this is my thinking. If we go back to that first scene that we saw, there's a high chance that that scene was not set in the country, or maybe that scene is somewhere later in the movie. But this second one, where he arrives from him being in a downfall to seeing his mom, played by Patience Ozokwor, hugging her, we know that this is more or less where the film starts chronologically. We see a graveside and we know that someone is dead, his sister. He goes to the police, and the police, being what they are typically, probably is asking this police officer A, and the man is answering B, saying that his sister has been arrested several times. And man is very frustrated, because what does that have to do with that my sister was killed unlawfully? Please make it make sense. I can see his frustration. But of course, the police will not give answers. The answers he seeks are on the street. She died on the street thanks to a product that is being peddled. That is where he will find his answers and where he will find revenge. You see Sharon Rotimi's character somewhere at the funeral scene, and then later being accosted by this guy played by Taye Arimoro. Judging from her uniform, she may have had privileged access to see something, and there's a high chance she will eventually spill to this guy, to Zion. It's inevitable. And perhaps Taye Arimoro's character knows this and is accosting her, asking if she did tell him anything, and she's swearing with whatever it is she believes in that she did not. His mom is worried and concerned. Clearly, we can tell why. She just lost a child. Obviously, she doesn't want to lose another, and she's telling him, let the police handle it. But man's like, nope, I'm gonna do this myself. I don't trust in the police, especially one played by Ireti Doyle. Of course, he didn't say that. That's just me projecting. But yeah, he doesn't trust the police, which is very much on brand. So you can tell that even though this guy has been away in the UK for a long time, he still has Nigerian blood in his veins. His sense has not gone. Do not trust the police. They are as inept as ever. We see Zion looking for protection, and this Baba is telling him something about giving him herbs. And it's like, that's not what I want. Give me some Shakabula AK-47 Uzis and yada yada. Zion is trapped and going for war. And someone we don't exactly see, but I'm going to guess it's Damilola Ogunsi's character because they exchange handshakes here. But the person tells him that he needs permission to go to war. But I trust that Zion will be like, nah, you can't tell me that. I'm going to burn this whole city down if it's the last thing I do. This world is a very, very, very hectic world. The action is popping. The excitement, I guess, when we eventually watch it, it'll be one for the books because this trailer is well cut. Trailer captures the excitement of what you would expect from a movie that posits itself as an action thriller. The camera works. I like what I see. The trailer already tells you enough and then shows you enough to know that if you come for the action you will be fed. I am not coming for the ensemble, even though I appreciate a lot of familiar faces here. In addition to all the names I've mentioned, there is also Asaya and Sharon Rotimi credited to be in the movie. So I'm coming for just not popular faces and names, but for an exciting time. Zion Ladejo is played by Razaaq Adoti, who has a very rich filmography as a British actor and film producer, including starring in very popular films like Black Hawk Down, Amistad, Doom, Haven, and so many more. So we know that this guy who's playing our lead here is a qualified actor. The director is Chee Keong Cheung, who from the name you can tell is not from around here. And perhaps that's why this film looks very much different, is judging from the trailer. It is my hope that when we eventually see the full movie coming to cinemas October 31st, that it delivers on everything this trailer promises, an exciting time. I am coming for mindless revenge thriller, of course. I want to see people killed left, right, action, guns blazing. I also want a story that is heartfelt, a story that is well executed. And if it's anything like this trailer promises, I believe we'll be in for a good time. But let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.